So, those who are getting very good marks in prelims, congratulations for them. Some unknowingly, unfortunately, if you are not getting good marks, please do not get disheartened, be brave. 2023 you can give a strong attempt. So, the consistency, the passion and the hard work will you take to the next level. So, with that I want to take this session. This particular session is mainly targeted to explain you about how anthropology test series is going to be at VISHNU IAS Academy. And the VISHNU IAS Academy is well known for anthropology optional as well as anthropology test series. So, this year also after prelims we are coming up with the test series, very strategic test series, very planned test series for your success. So, that particular course I am going to unveil now about the explanation, the description of the course. So, anthropology test series which is going to start from today, already we posted the question paper, and from today onwards anthropology test series started, that is 13th June 2022. So, how the course is going to be, the description of the course I am going to explain now. So, the duration is 90 days. From June 13 to September 1st we are going to focus, and the complete schedule is there with you. So, in this September 11th, up to September 11th we are going to focus, 1 week we will be giving the leisure. It is from June 13th to September 11th, overall it is 90 days plan. The complete plan also I will be explaining you right now. So, total tests are 14, 1-4. In the 10 are sectional tests. You will be having 10 sectional tests and 4 full length tests. Means comprehensive test 1, comprehensive test 2, again comprehensive test 1, again comprehensive test 2 plus 10 sectional tests. Overall it is going to be of 14 tests. Overall it is going to be for 14 tests. The test series is for 14 tests. After every test you are going to have the live discussion. Of the same discussion we will be providing you with the recorded video of the session for the 6 months. The validity of the course of the recorded videos will be in your app for 6 months, and we are going to have the 90 days test series program. One stop solution, the books will be provided to you. Hard copy books are provided to you which are used by the rankers, which are used by the toppers, several toppers starting from Akshay to the Shubham Sharma to the Vaibhav, several other rankers which you can see in our YouTube video. The several other rankers has used the textbooks. Why? Because very hard, very properly it is compiled version. I am not telling that it is innovated book, I am very clear. It is a compiled version of all the books which are available in the market. So, what is required content, that required content book is made by this academy and by me. So, it is a compiled version, it is not an innovated book. So, that will be helping you for lot of diagrams, that book will be helping you with a lot of flow charts, that book will be helping you with lot of diagrams. Free anthropology value added content will be provided for the test series students. My classroom notes will be provided. With my classroom notes, value added content for every unit. For every unit value added content will be provided, so that you can use my class notes, value added material as well as textbooks. The 2 textbooks will be provided to you, and guidance on writing answer in anthropological perspective will be provided. So, after the session I am going to release one particular video with whom Shivaraman S, who got the rank above 300, and this I evaluated his paper last year when he didn't clear his mains and interview. At that time only I used to have 1-to-1 session how I evaluated the paper. You can see I made that video, and that video will be provided to you. So, in the same format, if you want any 1-to-1 session also, I am ready to help you. You can have 1-to-1 session, we will be doing, I will be evaluating your paper in front of you, that is 100% sure. And with that, evaluation will be actually evaluation will be completed within 3 days, but for safer side, so that I will not get any name. So, I kept evaluation within 5 days, but I tried to do within 3 days, but however I had 2 days of cushion. Within 5 days the papers will be evaluated. Up to now, since 5 to 6, 7 years consistently I am conducting anthropology test series, but never I had a negative mark that sir did not evaluated the paper. No. So within 5 days the paper will be evaluated with proper comments. Every paper will be evaluated from 45 minutes to 60 minutes. 45 minutes to 60 minutes, every paper will be evaluated. So if I am putting that much of time, I cannot evaluate most number of papers, so the limited batch will be there for the anthropology test series as well. So what I am going to do, for every test you are going to get the model answers. That model answers are very much helpful for our rankers. 500 model answers and 500 case studies I will be providing. 500 plus case studies, already I made 500, I am trying to make it more 100 extra, for which I am working. For right now you will be getting 500 case studies and 500 model answers all together you will be having in this particular test series. With that, yes, academic care, any doubts, anything you can call me, you can ask me, I am ready to help you. Personal academic care also will be provided in this particular test series. And special care for mains answer writing students, whoever clears the prelims, for them there will be high priority in the sense everyone is priority, but as they have less time, why? Because the mains will be after the prelims result, it will be somewhere around 60 days. So within the 60-70 days I will be giving them high priority, why? Because they are going to write the mains. That is also there for my students. Free current affairs, anthropology current affairs, every month since last 2 years, every month I am providing anthropology current affairs magazine, monthly current affairs magazine, that is present in www.vishnuias.com website. There is a tab anthropology. If you click there, there is current affairs. If you click there, since last 2 years all the current affairs magazine, that to crux, not huge content, how much is necessary, that much content is provided. So this anthropology current affairs magazine, anthropology current affairs information also will be provided in this particular session of your discussion classes. I will be adding it. Yes, you can call me for doubt solving and academic guidance at any time. Yes, you can call me with respect to the test series, any question, sir, how to answer this, how to answer this. So in that way I am ready to help you in any context. Yes. So this is the commitments which I am making in front of you in the open platform. So these are the commitments under anthropology test series. This test series is going to start from today and it is going to end by September 11th. So 90 days program it is, 14 tests, daily answer writing practice also there, 70 tests are there, 70 daily answer writing practice plus a 14 full length tests. So overall it is going to be 84 tests you are going to have. For example, today I started the week 1. For every week, if you notice it, this is called as weekly schedule week 1. So today morning we will be creating one exclusive official telegram channel for our anthropology test series who enrolled students. In that group we will be posting this particular schedule. So in this particular schedule already the questions are being provided. If you notice here 13/06/2022 Monday today, the micro schedule is why? Because on Sunday, that is 20th June, Sunday, you are going to have the test on paper 1 unit 2, which is from 2.1 to 2.5. So that I divided, if you notice carefully. So Monday it is going to be the nature of culture, Tuesday it is going to be the nature of society, 2.3 it is going to be the marriage, 2.4 it is going to be the family. That means 2.4 on what? Thursday. Friday, Saturday kinship. Why? Because kinship is a big unit. So in that way 2.1, today you have to read 2.1 and already 2 questions are being posted. You have to write the answers and your daily evaluation. For that 2 questions a common group will be provided where you will be writing the answers and you will be sending me. Whereas weekly test in the app you will be writing and in the app only you will be uploading and it will be saved in the app permanently under your dashboard only. You will be having the privacy on that particular answer sheet. Why? Because for me the weekly tests are very important. So on Monday 2.1, on Tuesday 2.2, on Wednesday 2.3, on Thursday 2.4, on Friday and Saturday it is 2.5 and Sunday you are going to have the test. And for every weekly schedule we will be motivating by giving some quotations like we gave. Striving for success without hard work is like trying to harvest where you haven't planted anything. Without planting anything you are trying to harvest. It is like aspiring for success without any hard work. Yes, hard work will ripe in the form of results. Without hard work nothing you are going to get. So in that way if you practice this micro schedule, if you practice this micro schedule, on Sunday you will be having the benefit of macro test. So, on the Sunday when you are writing the macro test for this micro schedule, your performance will be very good. Why? Because you prepared on daily basis. In this way, every week we will be sending you a poster, such type of poster which is called as timetable, which is called a schedule for that week. So, what are the questions which are going to come up? In that way, we are going to have the weekly proforma, so which will help you in daily answer writing practice. But remember, my dear students, the most important for me is the weekly test. How you are performing on the weekly test, that is very, very important. The weekly test will be taken very, very seriously. And for example, today I gave 2 questions from day 1. What is day 1? The day 1 is 2.1, the nature of culture. In this day 1, 13th June, what are the questions asked? Elaborate on the concept and characteristics of culture and civilization, whether they are connected to each other or differ from each other. This is previous year question of 6 years back. So, such type of, it is not as it is, I changed it. So, elaborate on the concept and characteristics of culture and civilization, whether the culture and civilization are connected to each other or differ from each other. Analyze ethnocentrism and culture relativism with suitable example. What is ethnocentrism and culture relativism? Why? Because most expected question of 2.1, if it is visible, so first question is, if it is not visible, I am reading it. Elaborate on the concept and characteristics of culture and civilization. Analyze ethnocentrism and culture relativism. In this way, daily questions will be provided. So, daily answer you will be writing and you will be improving by yourself. In this way, we will be doing our daily answer writing practice, and weekly test is most important. Those who are offline, who can come to the institute, they can come to the institute and they can write the test. Those who are online, please make sure that you have to write only 3 hours. Make sure that try to maintain the discipline, try to maintain that sincerity for 3 hours, time management. So, not only this, for interview aspirants also we will be conducting free classes, which I did last time also. So, that interview classes also will be helpful to you. And if you are my anthropology students and if you are going to interview, means you will be my highest priority, which we have done earlier, the same thing we will be doing this. So, for more information you can contact this, but today I will give you a quick revision of 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5. Why? Because I believe that whoever are going to write the anthropology test series, you are seniors, so no need to explain the subject here. Why? Because this is not the full course. So, in 2.1 there is about culture, the characteristics of culture, civilization. What are the characteristics of civilization? Next, what is the similarities between the culture and civilization? What is the differences between the culture and civilization? For example, culture is something which is intangible, non-material aspects are called as culture, whereas civilization means technology, whereas civilization is mainly driven by material aspects. In that way, you have to understand culture is a internal thing. Culture is innate, whereas civilization is external. Civilization is end, whereas culture is what? Means, process. Culture is process. In that way, you have to understand the difference and the similarities between the culture and civilization. So, 2.1 culture and civilization, and the most important concept of 2.1 is ethnocentrism vis-a-vis culture relativism. What is ethnocentrism? A strong we feeling, a strong togetherness feeling, a radical feeling of strongness is called as ethnocentrism, whereas culture relativism is something which is inclusive, culture relativism which is adaptable, culture relativism which is integrational approach. So, that is called as culture relativism. Both are at the polar ends, both are at different ends. So, in the same format, I asked the question which is called as analyze ethnocentrism and culture relativism with suitable examples. Yes, ethnocentrism, like you can take the example of Jewish people, where the Jews were being killed. A genocide happened on the Jewish people by the Germans by having a feeling that we Aryans are superior race, whereas the Jewish people are polluting the German race. So, they killed the Jewish people because of ethnocentrism. Whereas culture relativism, you can take the examples of Brussels, the capital city of Belgium, whereby there is a German population, Spanish population as well as Dutch population, where French population, German population as well as the Dutch population, almost the French population and Dutch population is almost 45 to 46% both are, but they equally stay together, they adapt, they come together, they understand each other, there is a proper integration is there. So, such type of examples you can write, or you can write the example of tribal examples also, which are most and more in number, like culture relativism, ethnocentrism, tribal conflicts, the mainly the tribal conflicts or ethnic conflicts, these all things you can write. In 2.2, it is about the society. In society, what is the definition of society? Society is a general word, social structure is a technical term. So, what is this society? What is social stratification? What is social institution? So, in this way, social institution, social stratification, social group. What is the difference between the social group? What is the difference between the social? Simple, I will tell you. People come together and join together because of some identity is called a social group, where a social institution means the people not only come together and join as a group, but they also have some common behavior. They also have some common principles, because of which their behavior is determined. The determined behavior in that particular social group is called a social institution. So, social group, social institution, social stratification. Social stratification is most expected question. What is social stratification? So, in this way the 2.2 units consists of these topics. And coming to 2.3, marriage. What is marriage? Definition of marriage. Who are the anthropologists gave the definition of marriage, like Malinowski gave the definition of marriage. So Levi-Strauss gave the understanding of marriage. How many varieties of marriages are there? Monogamy, polygamy, sororal polyandry, sororal polygynandry. So different, what are the different types of marriages? Different forms of marriages, like preferential form of marriage, prescriptive type of marriage. So, and proscriptive type of marriage. So different forms of marriage, different types of marriage. Marriage regulations are also there. What are marriage regulations? Like cousin marriages, parallel cousin marriages, cross cousin marriages, which is called as primary and secondary marriages. In this way, different varieties of marriage. And mainly you have to write about impact of urbanization, impact of industrialization, impact of feminist movement on, yes, this topic also you have to do in the 2.3 on marriage system. In this way you have to do marriage and alliance. What is the marriage and alliance? Marriage, affinal relation, affinal and alliance. Then 2.4 we will be discussing about family. What is the definition of family? Family, household, domestic group, different types of families like polygynous family, polyandrous family, polygynandrous family, monogamous family. So different types of family systems. What are these different varieties of family systems? Again, impact of industrialization, impact of globalization, impact of feminist movement on family system. You have to have some examples. Industrialization has changed the structure of family system. Once upon a time we have the joint family system, it is been becoming nuclear family system. What are the factors which are responsible for the formation of this? In this context, you should also discuss about current affairs like Kaap panchayats, honor killings. What are Kaap panchayats, what are honor killings, what are the different types of marriages in tribal societies, like probationary marriage, like marriage on trial, like marriage by elopement. That also we will be doing in 2.3. Then coming to 2.5, kinship, the definition of kinship. In kinship we have two different varieties of kinship relations are there. One is called as consanguinity and other is called as affinal or affinity. Consanguinity means blood relations are called as consanguineous. Affinal relations or affinity means who are by marriage, who the bond which is formed by the marriage is called as affinity. Affinal relations and consanguineous relations. So, how many varieties of kinships are there, like primary degree of kinship, secondary degree of kinship, tertiary degree of kinship? In this way you have to understand. The main topic which is present in the kinship is descent. What are different types of descent? Like patrilineal descent, matrilineal descent, avunculocal descent. So, what are these different varieties of descent? And what are the forms of descent, like lineage, moiety, clan, tribe, fratry? What is this? These are the different forms of descent. And the next, descent and alliance. Descent is which is associated by inheritance, descent is something which is associated by blood, whereas affinity is which is associated by marriage. Descent versus affinity. So, in this context, what Levi-Strauss talked with respect to affinity. So, according to Levi-Strauss, the marriage is the first bond which is responsible for consanguinity according to Levi-Strauss. There are theories theories of descent, theories of affinity, these all things we will be discussing in this particular unit number 2. So, as per the schedule, you are going to have today 2.1 culture, 2.2 society, 2.3 marriage, 2.4 family, and Friday and Saturday you are going to have kinship. Why? Because there are kinship terminologies also, descriptive kinship terminology and classificatory kinship terminology. If you remember Omaha as well as Iroquois Indians, Crow Indians, their diagrams you should remember. So, these are all part of 2.5 kinship. How I am doing revision? In the same way, my intention is my students also on Saturday night you should revise everything in a quick format. So, how the preparation should happen on 2.5, from 2.1 to 2.5 on Saturday evening, go outside on the terrace to the park where no one is there, go and talk to the air, go and talk to the wall, teach class 2.1, culture 2.2, society 2.3, marriage 2.4, family 2.5, you give a revision to the wall, you give a revision to the air, talk to the air, discuss with the air, tell answers to the air. Why? Because no one is going to respond. So, in that way what will happen, recitation will happen and there is a more possibility of remembering and there is less probability of forgetting anything. This type of thing every Saturday at evening 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, 1 hour you go to the terrace or 1 hour you go to the park, 1 hour stay in the room where no one is there, do revision. If you do such type of revision, on Sunday you can write the test very well. So, this is what the tip which I want to give you right now. So, in this way our test series is going to be. So, I will be giving the class notes 2.1 to 2.5, I will be giving the value added content also, I will be giving you the textbooks also. That is sufficient if your coaching is been completed. If your classes are been completed, it is going to boost up, it will give you a lot of energy if you completed your classes. This is our methodology. Anyone have any doubts, you can ask me. If any doubts, anyone, you can ask me. And again, I want to discuss you about 2021 paper also. 2021 paper also, one YouTube video is there. Please enter in the search box, paper 1 discussion, VISHNU IAS Academy Anthropology. Paper 1 exam happened on Pongal day, on 14th January. On the same day I discussed paper 1 and paper 2 with evidences, with lot of evidences. Complete 100% of the questions came from our test series and classroom notes. With PDF, with screenshots, I made the PPT, I posted in between and I forwarded you. The same PDF I will be sending you in the description box also, or to the class, or in the enrolled Telegram channel also, the Telegram channel which is there, in that Telegram channel which is there in the description box also I will be sending you. We are going to cover holistically all the topics. So, no topic will be pending, and this time also there are no such googly type of questions which are asked in 2020. In 2020 the googly type of questions are Victor Turner, liminality, Natufian culture, such type of questions are there. This time only ethnic media. Ethnic media is one such question. Ethnic media is one such question. Rest all questions are manageable. Rest all questions you can, with your common sense, you can write those questions. This time 2021 is comparatively easy from 2020 mains. So, this extra type of questions I will be covering with value added content, and in the question paper also I will be discussing that particular questions. Why? Because I will get opportunity to discuss the answer with you. So, because of which such questions I will be keeping in the question paper of Sunday, weekly test, sectional test day we will be doing the same. In that way we are going to have the program. Yes. So, there is a question from Harish, while writing daily answers should focus on time or content. Very good. I am telling you, for daily answer writing do not focus on time, but do not open the book. Focus on content. Daily answer writing, focus on content. Let it take 2 questions, let it take 40 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, but focus on content. But sectional test, Sunday test, compulsory only 3 hours. compulsory only 3 hours. So, Sunday test, sectional tests, main tests, comprehensive test, time management, daily test, content management. Yes. In this way, the question paper daily you will be getting in the Telegram channel, and Sunday you will be getting in the app, and you have to write the test and you have to upload in the test paper. You have to upload in the app. So, this is the pro forma. Another doubt, Tejaswini. Sir, what if we can't complete the test within? No, you have to come. No, if you don't complete, what you do? You give it. If you are online, then what you do? You submit to me. If you are offline, anyhow we will take it. But if it is online, be very strict. Why? Because the time management is a big problem in the examination hall of final. So, from test 1 onwards, you have to be very rigid with respect to time management. It's all about time, no? See, now I am taking the session for 35 minutes. In 35 minutes, what I want to deliver, I delivered. So, it's also about how much information, how quickly you are delivering is very important. It's not about how much content you have, it's not about how much information you have. So, the information, whether accurately, whether it is going and pinpointing or not, in less time, that is called a skill. You have to develop that skill. Please, more than 3 hours, don't write, make a habit. Every Sunday, weekly test I am talking about, not daily test. Any more questions, please, which you want to ask me? You know, anthropology, I was talking to one of the topper, I think Akshay, yes, 212 rank. He told me that, sir, after my time, after writing an exam, I am left out with 5 minutes. That's a very good thing. Why I remembered him? Because it's a very good practice. You should also, after the completion of your answer sheet, you should have 5 minutes to look here and there. So, that will happen only by the time management. Time management is very, very important. And I will be sending you the 2021 model answers of the UPSC question paper, Anthropology 2021 paper 2 model answers also I will be sending to you. So, this is about, so every day please start writing answers, and Sunday weekly test is very important, don't neglect. Here we are to help you. Thank you, have a good day, Jai Hind, and subscribe to our channel.